sessions, and we had completed one topic also. That topic was showing relationship between ideas, correct? And we had seen some of the questions. I had actually given you those questions as a homework. I hope you must have done them. But today I'm going to show you those particular questions model answers. Okay, your answers might be vary, they might be different. Just check with these answers, okay, whether you have written correct or not. In some of the question types your answer may be completely different, okay, so need not to worry. Let's begin. So the first question was, his eyes widen and his face felt at the side. What we have to do, we have to identify each sentence as a simple compound, as a simple compound sentence. We have to just identify, okay, whether the sentence is a simple compound complex or compound complex, that we have to identify. His eyes widened and his face paled at the side. The correct answer is compound sentence. You can see there are two different sentences. His eyes widened, his face paled at the night. Okay, this sentence has an object. So this one is a main clause and this one is subordinate clause. So it's a combination of two different clauses. Okay, one has a complete meaning, another one is dependent on the remaining part for its complete meaning. So it's a compound sentence. Let's check the second type. No one had seen such a creature in thousands of years. As you can see, it's a straight sentence. They have not used any conjunction. Okay, hence this type of sentence is a simple sentence. Next, which is C. As her eyes scanned the horizon, she realized what was coming. Okay, so here this one is a combination of two. Okay, and you can see initially they have used as. Okay, so it's a complex type of sentence. Next, when the dragon caught the scent of the boy, it let out a loud roar and the ground began to quake. So it's a combination of compound also, mixture of two, and at the same time it's a complex also. Okay, the sentence is a complex also. There they have given reason of that particular action. So it's a complex sentence also. So check whether you have written these answers correct or not. Question set 2. Use conjunctions to form one compound and one complex sentence with each pair of simple sentences. Okay, what we have to do, we have to use conjunction to form one compound and one complex sentence. Okay, so let's begin. Answer may vary, simple answer. Okay, this is a sample answer, your answer might be different. Okay, so you need not to worry about the same. The townsfolk were afraid of the dragon. They always avoided the cave. So similar sentence we have to, the same sentence we have to change in compound and complex. So let's first check the compound. The townsfolk were afraid of the dragon, comma, so they always avoided the cave. Only one thing we have added. Instead of this full stop we added comma, and by omitting this they, we replace this they with so. So we got the one sentence. Okay, one complete sentence, but it has two separate parts. That's why the type of the sentence is a compound sentence. Here they have used initially because. If they would have used as, since, still the sentence type would have been complex, correct? Because the townsfolk were afraid of the dragon, they always avoided the cave. So this one is a complex. Okay, so like that you have to change into compound and complex the given sentence. The same thing we have to do with the second example, the example B. It was unusual for the winds to arrive at this time. The village was well prepared. So let's see how they have changed it into a compound one. It was unusual for the winds to arrive at this time, comma, but the village was well prepared. Okay, they have added but. Okay, next complex. Initially they have added though. We have seen because, as, since, though, all are used for making a complex sentence. Though it was unusual for the winds to arrive at this time, the village was well prepared. The village was well prepared. Correct? Let's check the next sentences. Join the sentences to show cause and effect. Use a different coordinating conjunction or subordinating conjunction for each pair of sentences. So let's see. The wolf's ears pricked up. It was a sound it had never heard before. The wolf's ears pricked up. For. Here they have used for. For it was a sound it had never heard before. Okay. So next here. The warriors were not afraid. Full stop. They had been preparing for this day for many years. So the warriors were not afraid because here they have added this conjunction because they had been preparing for this day for many years. Correct? So like that we have written these answers. Check your answers. Okay, these are the sample answers. You can write in a different way also. Okay, so that is also going to be a correct one. So don't ever compare these answers with your answer. Just check whether you have used them properly or not. Okay, coordinating conjunction and subordinating conjunction. Okay, so let's check the next question set. Join the sentences to show that two actions happen at the same time. Use a different coordinating conjunction or subordinating conjunction for each pair of sentences. Okay, let's see. The bell in the village square rang. All the residents came running out. Two separate sentences are there, but we have to join in and we have to make one. So we are going to use here when. When the bell in the village square rang, all the residents came running out. Correct? By just adding when and comma, we made these two separate sentences into one. Correct? Let's check the next one. The large stone began to glow brightly. The onlookers gasped in amazement as the large stone began to glow brightly. Here we have used as and here comma. The onlookers gasped in amazement. Gasp means to observe or to watch very carefully. Okay. Or it shows a surprise look. Okay, we keep our mouth open, oh, like that, so it shows a surprise look. Let's take the next question set, which is question set number 5. Write the function of each sentence in the paragraph. The different functions are given in the box. Okay, the crowd stood still. A large form had appeared on the horizon, and they could see it sweeping towards their little village. Each man, woman, and child was trembling, yet no one could run because an unseen force kept them rooted to the spot. Okay, shows the sequence of events, shows contrast plus cause effect sets the scenes. Okay, that we have to tell about these sentences. So first sentence which sets the scene. Okay, second shows the sequence of events, how the events took place, and third shows contrast and cause effect. Okay, it is completely opposite to this one. Okay, as well as its cause also has been given in this line. So your answer should be like this. Let's take the next question set, which is number 6. Write the function of each sentence in the paragraph. The different functions are given in the box. So there are three lines separate. The winged creature lunged menacingly before landing with a whoosh in the village square. As it scanned the crowd through its yellow slitted eyes, no one dared to move. A deafening silence had engulfed the area. Okay, so here also the first sentence, this much show the sequence of events. Second, as it scanned from here till move, showing two simultaneous events. Okay, and last, setting the scene. It is setting the scene. Okay, now the development of the scene will start from here. So this is how you have to write an ideal answer. Okay, let's check question set number 7. Read the paragraph, rewrite it according to the instructions. It was a quiet afternoon, warm and windless, and the family sat down to lunch. Mother brought trays filled with dishes to the table. Usually the children's continuous chatter filled the house. Today everyone was quiet. They had that morning's events on their minds. So begin by setting the scene with a simple sentence. Okay. Show two events happening simultaneously, and last show contrast followed by cause effect. Okay. It was a quiet afternoon, warm and windless. Here this is nothing but a setting. This much only with simple sentence. As the family sat down to lunch, mother brought trays filled with dishes to the table. This one is nothing but two events happening simultaneously. Now which two events? One is family sat down to lunch, second is mother is bringing the trays. Okay, these are the two events they have given here which are happening simultaneously. And the last, which shows cause effect. Usually the children's continuous chatter filled the house, but today everyone was quiet as they had that morning's event on their minds. Correct? So this is how you are supposed to write your answer. Just read it again and again so that you will get how to do the same. Already we have seen similar things when we have completed the first lesson of or the first lecture of this particular topic. Let's check the one. Read the paragraph, rewrite it using the points given. Kyra had always loved the woods. Okay, a much stronger force was drawing her there this afternoon. Soon she was standing in front of the familiar abandoned but that she had never entered before. Okay, it was said to be evil. So here show contrast, write a simple sentence, show cause effect. Okay, mind it very well. Your answer may vary. This is only a sample answer, so need not to just compare your answer with this one. Your answer may be different and that is also be correct. Kyra had always loved the woods, but a force much stronger was pulling her there this afternoon. Okay, soon she was standing in front of the familiar abandoned hut. That hut, she had never entered it because it was said to be evil. Okay, so these are the things, minor changes are there, nothing else. Number 9. Continue any one story from the questions above. Write 1 to paragraphs. Use a variety of sentence types. Your answer may vary. This is sample answer. The only sounds were the soft thuds of the massive creature's paws. Its wings were as large as an eagle's, and its paws ended in nails as sharp as tigers. The villagers knew what this creature was, although they had never seen it before. Okay, so here we have written a simple story. Okay, like in continuation of the last question's answer. The only sounds were the soft thuds of the massive creature's paws. Its wings were as large as an eagle's, and its paws ended in nails as sharp as a tiger's. The villagers now knew what this creature was, although they had never seen it before. Okay, so we have used variety of sentence types in this particular answer. So let's check the last question set, or the last question. Write an interesting paragraph on the topic the cursed crown. Include a variety of sentence types and think about how you want your readers to visualize the story as they read it. Answer may vary. Sample answer. Okay, it's the story about a crown, which is a cursed crown. Let's check the sample answer. His gleaming crown sat on a golden cushion, ready to adorn the head of the next king. While the servants cleaned the palace and readied it for the coronation, the king and queen fussed over their robes and jewels. No one noticed the little upsets that had already started taking place in the coronation room. The jewels that studded the royal throne were slowly turning a dark black, and the golden floor was folding in on itself. Okay, so this is nothing but a visualization. Okay, you have to just imagine and you have to write the story about a cursed crown. Okay, and you are supposed to use a variety of different types of sentences. So thank you students for listening so patiently and watching this video so carefully. In case of any doubt, query, please let me know, call me or message me. Have a great day to all of you. Please stay at home, stay safe. Thank you so much.